Well, hi there. It's just me again, Neil Schofield, here on Sunday, January 16th, 2015 at approximately 9:35 p.m. at night. Now, a little while ago, a few minutes before 8, I went out and finished what is the last leg of my snow shoveling here for the driveway, at least in the state that it's in anyway. A couple of events. It's not snowing anymore, but there is still a bit of a wind, so at portions in this little clip, I'm going to let Mother Nature do the talking, because if I try to out-talk her, I'm going to fight a losing battle. Secondly, Lamont Road has been plowed, in a manner of speaking. At about 5 minutes to 9, a single truck with a plow attachment on the front of it went by, and so it has been plowed out somewhat. There is one lane available to come and go on, but I think at this point in time, it's not going to be a matter of when or if, but how the rest of it's going to get plowed out. If the major plows can get to it, all will be well. Anyway, just going to take a second here to pan out to the front yard here, as you can see. And I'm going to just put the light on here. Sorry for the... There we go. So, we are going to take a little walk. Now, as I said, I'm going to be letting some of the weather outside do the talking, but I'll try to talk here where I can. So, the front yard here is pretty much a mess, but as you can see, it has been cleared out somewhat, and I hope the lighting can give you some idea of what I'm looking at here. The ladder, of course, that's for a very good reason, as you'll shortly see. You can barely make out the roof of the bedroom here. It's still got snow on it, and probably will for a little while, until, of course, the aforementioned ladder can get over there and do the job. Panning around, you see the start of the driveway here where I've been plowing out. Now, let me just zoom in a bit. That's right. There we go. Now let's just take a little walk down here. Now, bear in mind, like I said, the wind will be blowing here quite a bit, so I apologize for the poor sound quality. I will try not to let it be too overwhelming. Panning to the right here, a little channel whereas by I can get to the living room window, which, as you can see, is lit up with the Christmas lights from the holidays. I never did get around to getting them off, and of course with this weather the way it is now, it isn't likely going to happen. On the bright side of things, it does add a little cheer to an otherwise dreary situation. So, silver lining to a cloud there. Now, if I pan up, you can see the roof. That's still got a major amount of snow on it, so I'm going to have to fashion a snow rake from what I've got in the barn, providing I can dig it out, to do the job that I need to do with it. Okay, back down to this, and as we go along, you'll notice I've staggered the path somewhat, and that is because directly ahead, oh, there's a little bit of wind coming up here, sorry for this. So again, it's a little bit here. Let's take a look around the area. Immediately to my left is a large snow pile. This is the direct result of me digging and tossing snow about 6 to 7 feet or more in the direction of the old residence of one Philly Gibson. Of course, now that property and the house is now being maintained by another family, and God bless them, they're nice folks. They seem to be in the same bent that we are right now, winter-wise. This little mountain peak you see ahead of you is actually a buried rock. That rock, in turn, is sitting on top of a overturned water barrel, which is covering and protecting one of the rose bushes I planted. That should show you just how deep this snowbank is right now. And as you can see by this is the snow wall panning up towards the porch of the house. This is the channel that has been cut literally through this drift. Another staggering of the wall here, out to the main road. And I'm going to take you down to this now. Again, I apologize for the sound quality. If the wind comes up, bear with me. Okay, left pan. This is Lamont Road, going up towards Exhibition Street and connecting onto it. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. There we go. Now, those lights over in the distance are the local hospital. The nice thing about being so close to the hospital is that we are on the similar power grid as they are. So, if the power should go out, priority will hopefully be given to that grid, which means we won't have to have our power out for very long. A little car coming down here. Our truck. And of course they're coming in here. So, I'll just pan around and we'll give you a shot down Lamont Road. And again, I'll do a little zoom in here. That's better. Now, vehicle coming here. As you can see very closely, there is only one lane here. And that is all that that truck was able to get. So, we'll just take that out, zoom out a bit. There we go. Okay. Now immediately across from us is the neighbor's house. But, as you can see, they, God love them, have a lot more work to do. Pan up the road here, and there's that truck going. Quite the night. And I'm panning up into the sky, and you can barely make out there are clouds up ahead. So, once in a while you see the odd star poke through, and that little bright light in the center was a little star. So, we're going to take a little walk back up the path here. Now, throughout the night, the winds have been going, so I imagine there's going to be drifting snow. That's unavoidable, unfortunately. Under the circumstances, though, generally, the appearance of this is pretty good. It should keep. Now, just going to zoom out here again a bit. Okay. Zoom out, Neil, not yet. And I'm going to pan around here. Okay. My thoughts on this. Well, I'm not saying this to boast, or brag, or be conceited in any sort. But, I want you to know, this was no small accomplishment for one person. And that's right, I did this all by myself. It took a period of about days, which is far too friggin' long. But, as you can see, from looking behind me there, it is accomplished. Et fait accompli. There we go. And I'm rather proud of it. Not to mention very tired of it. Now, the weather forecast for this current week is calling for more snow. Yay. But I'm pretty confident I'll be able to keep up with this. To anybody watching this, this is an idea of how winters used to be in Nova Scotia years and years ago. And some winters were even worse than this. But, I mean, this is how things go. We can't always have what we want winter-wise, and quite frankly, we've been rather spoiled. So, we'll just have to deal with it. Okay, so, to wrap things up, snow's been dug out. There's one lane of traffic out in Lamont Road now. Just one, of course. But that should keep things going for a little while. So, to sum things up, I'm not looking forward to the rest of the snow for this week, of course. No one is. But I'm pretty confident it'll be okay. If we take things slow and steady, as I've always done, I'll be alright. Anyway, for anyone watching this, thank you for watching. I'm Neil Schofield for Sunday, July 16th, 2015 at now 9:45 in the evening. Thank you very much for watching. Ciao.